it's the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the Good Time 2. And we've got the elder Fryans and younger Fryans and older Fryans here, and they're going to light the cake. So here we go, folks. And we're all going to sing happy anniversary to the Good Time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Good Time. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, now we're standing in the pilot house of the good ship Good Time 2 on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the Good Time. And we're talking to Jim Fryan, the skipper of the Good Time. Hi, Jim.
How you doing, Soup? Good to have you aboard.
Thank you very much. It's good to be aboard. I got a new mic, and I got to learn how to use it.
You don't have a cord on it, though.
What?
You don't have a cord on it.
No, this is a magical one that broadcasts over the air.
Oh, okay, I see. State of the art.
It's hard to believe 30 years. The Good Time's been here.
It's been 30 years.
It's
30th year.
remarkable. Well, it certainly is a nice, beautiful day.
It
It's a beautiful day.
Sun shining.
I'm trying to remember to talk when I got it here.
No, it's a real nice day. Didn't rain, a lot of sun.
And there's a free, I got my nose make up free. They have a bar downstairs for all the guests on the boat. Yeah. Oh, and years ago, Jim, you gave me this hat. Did you recall that?
That's right. It was 4 or 5 years ago.
Right. An honorary skipper. So I brought a present for you. I have it hidden in my, and it's a lovely pair of gloves to enable you to run the ship better.
I really need these, too.
See, it says
I got a hard
port on the left one and starboard on the right one.
Now all I have to do is remember to get them on the right hands.
Yeah, well, see the thumbs stick up there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. That's very good. Now I can steer straighter and steer to the right direction. It's very good. Thanks, Soup.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
And you get a better grip on the wheel with that.
That's right. That's right. Good for cold days.
Right. I hope you're not insulted by that.
No.
Okay, now we got to go back to our stooges. Now, didn't I tell you when I promised famous people, folks, here on the Good Time Cruise?
Famous.
Over here.
When are you going to introduce them to us, Marty?
Paul Armand.
Thank you, SuperHost. Nice to meet you.
And Jim Hooley. Hi,
Dooley,
Jim.
right.
Yeah.
Rhymes with Dooley.
From Channel
Eight.
3. It's 3. Okay? Well, how you enjoying the cruise so far?
Well, you know, I've worked in Cleveland for, about 7 years now. But I always worked at night, so I've never been able to come on the cruise. And I finally figured out the way to do it. I thought, you know, go in and ask the boss, can I have some time off to go on the... 6 years they said no. So this year I took vacation this week. Anyway, I solved the problem.
Very good. Now, how about you? Have you been on a cruise before?
Oh, yeah. SuperHost, I'm telling you, we've been out here a couple of times. Whenever my father comes to town from New York City, we always like to go out on the boat and have a good time. Last time I was out here, I got a terrible sunburn. I still have scars on my legs to prove it.
Oh, boy.
I'm not going to show you now,
Don't
though.
show.
No.
That can be painful. I got a little too much sun on my nose.
Yes, I see that. What happened there?
Well,
Lipstick?
No, that's the cough medicine I said. They got a whole place full of cough medicine down here. Have you tried that? It's excellent.
This is a great way to see. I brought lots of family and friends when they come to town out to look at the river this way, but this is the first time ever for free.
Right.
That's the best way I've found.
That's what counts.
It's hard to believe it. 30 years they've been doing this. And there goes a powerboat.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That is.
That's a Miami Vice boat.
Mm-hmm.
30 years? This boat has been out here on the water?
Right.
30 years. No kidding.
This is the anniversary cruise
I
here.
can almost remember that. How about you?
25 years old. I am 100 years old.
I'm close to that.
Cough medicine.
Okay, we got to go back and prepare for a station identification now, or something.
Adios.
Great. Having a party up on a Good Time, the 30th anniversary party, and we got a lot of famous people aboard, not the least of which is the gentleman standing over here.
That's awfully kind of you. Thanks a lot, Marty. Dave Buckle, yes, from Channel 8. How do you do?
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Having a good time today?
A good time. How can you not have a good time with a Good Time 2? We had a good time on Good Time 1, now on this one. I can't believe the weather. It's incredible.
It is a fantastic. You know, I'm appreciating what newsmen go through now, trying to get the other guys to talk on the microphony.
I always thought the easiest thing was to ask the questions. I don't know.
This technical stuff gets away from me.
Marty, I'm just so impressed with everything that's happening up and down the river, though. When you get to see it from the water like this, you get a new feeling for all the investment that's going on here, and Cleveland just feels so alive right now.
It does. The boom in the flats has been an amazing thing to me. I can remember years ago when you didn't go to the flats.
Say, can you remember back? I was doing a story today on the Great Lakes Exposition. Now, that goes back even older than Jack Benny used to be, but do you remember any of that?
No, I came to Cleveland after that, but I do remember that both yourself and myself were beat reporters for various radio stations.
Yes,
with the little tape recorder.
Wasn't that fun?
And Les Clark, remember?
Les Clark, indeed. They had a great anniversary dinner for him just a while back.
Did they? Oh, my word. I wish I'd have been there. He's a great guy. But I remember those old days, and it was fun.
Yeah. Well, where do you think we're going with the boat today? I'm not sure.
I think we're going up the river.
And look what's coming down the river. Would you believe this? And he's got tonnage. I think it's a 600-footer.
Do you know how to work an oar?
No, but I think I can say left full rudder, and maybe that'll get us out of here.
That puts an end to our conversation. Dave, thanks a lot.
Marty, thank you very, very much.
Appreciate it. Have a good time on the cruise.
You bet I will. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll be back. More Stooges. Okay, here we are on the GoodTime2. Okay, and I have beside me two gentlemen. Over here is Herb Bryan. Hi, Herb.
Right. Hi.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you. I got to work this. And Vince Bryan over here. Hi, Vince.
Hi. How are you?
I'm just fine. You guys are both looking good. Haven't seen you in quite a few years.
Well, we hang in there.
What have you been doing lately?
Well, we're running a boat up in Sandusky now. We have a trip that goes to the islands. Kelly's Island, Put-in Bay. It's an all-day trip. Leaving at 9:30 in the morning and getting back at 6.
Now, I knew that. I just asked him that, so he would tell me all that. And it's aboard the GoodTime1.
GoodTime1, yes. It's a boat similar to this.
Okay, Vince, where would somebody come up there to Sandusky to catch the boat?
Well, there's the main pier called the Jackson Street Pier. That's right downtown Sandusky. And we leave there at 9:30 in the morning. And it's an all-day trip till 6 o'clock, which stops at some of the various islands, like Put-in Bay and Kelly's. And we have entertainment aboard. It's quite a nice trip.
Well, that sounds ideal. And you both enjoying your sojourn up there in the islands?
It's different from what we've had for 30 years.
Yeah, this is a little hectic here. We just ran into a freighter going upriver. Well, we didn't run into them, actually, but we had to stop and wait and look out, run over you. They're huge, aren't they?
They are. Years ago, we had freighters every trip. And now that steel is down a bit, why, there's not too many now.
Not so many. And, of course, you don't run into the freighters up at Sandusky, I don't imagine, do you?
Oh, no. It's a little more water, although it's not quite as deep as the river here, but I think it's safer.
I bet there's a lot more pleasure craft up there, a small craft.
Plenty, yes. Uh-huh.
And, of course, those people they never drink or anything, and they always get out of your way, I'm sure.
Oh, always.
And if you believe that, we got some swampland over in Mentor we'll let you have. Okay, now this was 30 years ago you started this, right?
30 years. This is our 30th year. Uh-huh.
Up and down the river for 30 years. It's amazing. It really is. And you had another business in town, too, didn't you?
Yes, it was audio-visual business that Vince really started years ago. 50-some years, I believe.
That's kind of the business we're in now, folks. Uh-huh. And you started that business, right, Vince?
Started that one, and then my son took that one over. Mm-hmm. And then later on, he took this one over.
You keep starting businesses, and he keeps taking them over.
Takes them over.
Fantastic. Well, I wouldn't blame him. But not before I get up Sandusky and go on the GoodTime1.
Right.
Okay. Is that an invitation?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll bring my hat.
We won't charge you a dime.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I got a deal, folks. So do you. Thank you both very much. Enjoyed talking to you. Now we got to go away and back to our Stooges, I believe.